Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Because she came downstairs over the doors. KJ, bring your ass on, but mom.
Hell no.
All right, so that was on that note. What's good, everybody? Mic check 1 2. Unapologetic the podcast, episode 53. Y'all know the vibes. Back with another episode. Got a reoccurring guest. He might as well be my co-host for the time being, holding it down for Dre. And I got a newcomer, Miss Jolie. How you doing, ma'am?
Yeah, how you?
I'm well. And before let me go ahead and ask Smurf how you doing. How you doing, Smurf?
I'm good, big dog. I'm good, man. Look, how you doing? You've been going through it this week. You had a long week, man.
A long weekend.
I've had a long week, but not. I've been more concerned about you.
We're gonna get that. I'm gonna get the lovely lady to go ahead and introduce herself, plug all her socials, endeavors, and podcasts she got going on.
I'm Thuggelina Jolie. Thank you for having me on the Unapologetic podcast, Mr. Prime Minister Reg. I'm a podcaster. Banshee's Blog has been around for 6 years. This month, it turned 6 this month. So yeah, I don't know how many episodes I got. I just probably in the last 2 years, probably broke it down into seasons, but I just been going, just record like maybe once or twice a month. I talk about everything. I've talked about postpartum. I've talked about the Muslim ban. I've talked about, of course, sex, news, all that shit. But yeah, and inspiring DJ.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it. That's me.
What platforms are you on?
I am on Twitter and Instagram. Don't worry about anything else because the rest of it is past. Like Snapchat, you just check. I forget about Snapchat. I gotta check it like every once in a while, but it's mainly Twitter and IG only. So yeah.
So what DSPs is your podcast?
Tidal, I'm on. It's on everything. I'm everywhere. I'm on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. I'm everywhere. I'm not visually on YouTube because I am a one-woman show and I can't do all of that. So I ain't breaking down editing videos and all of that shit. I just can't. So
it's time consuming. It can get time consuming.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm me. It's me. So no, I'm not putting all that stress and pressure on myself unless there's a check behind it. Now, if somebody won't pay it, okay.
Now, you can't get them subscribers. When you start getting them subscribers, that check will come.
Yeah, but audio is what you got.
So Banshee's Block is spelled like it sounds?
Yeah.
For the people that want to go find you? Okay.
Banshee's Block, you'll see I think the logos, the headphones, and 2 B's back to back. So
okay.
You'll see it.
Smurf.
What up?
Like, everybody knows.
Yeah, me. Everybody know me, but just to give my introduction, Smurf, one half of Coffee and Apple Juice, the podcast. Shout out to my co-host, my lovely co-host, Miss Aisha Hadia. Shout out to Dre. Hope you're doing well, my guy.
Hold it down. Protecting us.
Of course, shout out to all the viewers and listeners of Unapologetic Podcast. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah. How everybody doing, man?
I'm blessed, brother.
I'm blessed, brother.
As always, that's my answer. I'm blessed, brother.
Let's get this
Splendiferous.
Nah, I ain't that. Like, I ain't gonna. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta win the lotto to been that. Like,
nah, nigga, I win the lotto.
You gotta.
Look, my word for motherfucking winning the lotto, disappearing.
disappear. And big gold letters. It's like I'm like Men in Black. Look right here. Yeah, you never knew me. We're out of here.
Okay, bye.
I used to know her. I forget her name.
She had red hair.
No, what's the name?
Let me see if I can
like
find
hey, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right. in the movie. Yeah, I know that. I know her. You don't know me, nigga. You don't know me.
On Life, he was like, Life. He was like, who? The bitch I jump on whenever.
Hell yeah.
Listen, and for Unapologetic the podcast 1 year anniversary, let's take one shot in. Small milestone, but nevertheless, it is a milestone.
It's good. Anything you attach your name to and face to it's a blessing. Big or small, don't matter.
Milestone.
And statistics say that most podcasts don't make it past 24 episodes.
No, because people ain't consistent. That's
right. But to Unapologetic.
Cheers to you. Cheers to you and you and Dre, man.
Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So I really don't want to get into my day. My week. I didn't really want a podcast, but it's an outlet, and so I was like, I can't. I probably need to do it, so I feel better. About all the shit going on, deaths in the family, shit going on with car, fucking almost a $200 water bill, like my whole week.
Ridiculous.
Then today I opened the mail. I go check the mail. I get a letter from Florida Department of Transportation from a toll says I ran a toll when we went to Memphis.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
tolls ain't no joke.
Hold on. When the fuck did we go through a toll?
I have no idea.
Had it hidden.
But it got a picture of my car, the license plates, all that shit. So I'm like, man,
hey, I ain't checked my mail in like 2 weeks. I'm not really gonna check my mail.
You probably got one too. They probably got a picture of you and everything.
Right.
Hey, ain't even me. Nah, nigga, that shit.
Hey, we was down there flying.
We got a bridge up here that's like that. It's a toll bridge that goes to Indiana, Indiana. But it's very easy to get tripped up on because it's something like you can't see, you don't know it's a toll bridge, but all of a sudden you hear this doo-doo, you like, the fuck was that? And then in a couple days, they'll send you a note in the mail and it got your car driving. You like, what nigga? Oh, hell no. Like it's pisses me off.
I hit that 2nd Street Bridge
every time. You gotta be. I feel like with the GPS, they're partnering with the toll bridges because they're literally. I was going to my homeboy's house downtown. I'm from Louisville, so I know where the fuck I'm going. But it's like one of those side small streets. The GPS took me all the way to Indiana on the toll bridge, just for me to have to come back around. I said, "What the fuck?" Got me easy.
And I saw probably like the avoid tolls, avoid all that shit. I'm thinking,
look, avoid tolls, shortest route. I want all that.
Yeah,
all the bells and whistles. Like, please, avoid the bullshit. That should be the option on the GPS to avoid the bullshit. Cops, toll bridges, anything.
Yeah, that should be shit. Set me up.
Look, I want to avoid the cops.
Right.
Look, I want to avoid the cops. Look, old people driving, the damn homeless people, all of them. I'm trying to avoid all that.
I should have like a laundry list of like, what are you not trying to run in today? The bullshit, guys. Get me away from it.
They're gonna be like, straight away with no traffic.
Right.
They're gonna be like, nigga, stay at home.
Right. The bullshit's outside, so stay in the house. You right.
Can't even leave out the neighborhood. But that's my week in a nutshell. It seemed like if it was one thing, it's another. Every time I turn around, if I was in a damn ring, I would be getting hit with jabs consistently all week. Like that's just shit. Like
the whole time.
You know, they're getting work them. Leave me alone.
Damn, I can't get away from shit. But I mean, I'm living. It could be worse. I could be laid in a hospital somewhere. I could be on some kind of life support, but I'm here. So I mean
between that and you about to retire, my dog.
Yeah,
about to retire.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Silver lining.
Yeah. Hunt the good stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But so to get started, I saw this article where Nerlens Noel suing Rich Paul, and it really to me it stuck out because of some of the shit I read about it. You know, of course, Rich Paul is one of LeBron's best friends, childhood friends, right? And he started representing players within the last 5 to 10 years. And a lot of the players that he represents from Clutch Sports have some kind of alignment with LeBron and whatever team he's on. And I always wondered, I wonder if he on purposely keeps certain players away from certain teams, assigning to certain teams in order to, even things out or help this team not stack a deck. And then so some of the things that Nerlens Noel talked about, he said, he had mentioned that he was supposed to join the Philly team when they had Jimmy Butler and everything else, but Rich Paul was not answering calls from the front office when they called, a whole bunch of other shit. So I mean that stuck out to me. I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of this. So what are y'all thoughts on it?
Ladies
funny shit going on.
Ladies first.
Everybody want to be Queen Latifah and shit. All right, cool. That was actually, Reg, that you actually hit me to that because I did not know that was actually taking place. So I didn't know that was happening. I know about Rich Paul, of course. I do watch sports, but I didn't know that he was getting sued, basically. But I kind of figured that would eventually happen because his name comes up a lot with a lot of big players. So you can't please everybody. So there's always a chance that one person you may have misshuffled or misstepped, but intentional or not, we don't know. So I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where it'll end up being settled out of court or something like that. I don't see them. They two black men, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to spend their time tied up in court and litigation and all that shit. So it's one of those things where they can kind of get lawyers pulled together and be like, so what's the number? What number would, make you feel happy to, make this basically go to bed? And it will, because he's tied to LeBron James, one of the greats. So you can't, LeBron can't afford anything negative or nasty around him because he's one of the greats right now, and he's active, and everybody's always watching him when it's NBA time. So Rich Paul is always gonna you my man. So slide this nigga a couple bands or whatever, and tell him take his ass home, and that'll probably just put it to bed.
It's so funny thing you say that because I read a report that said a lot of other players have these same complaints, but they don't want to really voice their opinion or come out and say nothing because who LeBron is, and LeBron has a lot of power, a lot of pull in the NBA as far as in media.
Man, fuck all that. Because I want my money just like LeBron get his money. Sure. My thing is, if you're my agent, you're supposed to put me in the fucking best situation as possible that benefits me.
Yep.
You already getting paid off of me, so you might as well goddamn. I hired you to work for me, not vice versa. As long as I do my job, as long as I'm the best that I can be on that court and I'm producing and teams take heed to my value, then my nigga, you need to get out there and motherfucking see where my value is, what the numbers are, and what's the best fit for me for whatever damn team. If fucking Philly's wanted me to be on that damn team with Jimmy Butler, because that was a good ass squad.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen from Nerlens Noel, even when he was at OKC, he was doing this thing. He was productive. Yeah. He was productive. He doesn't do too much. He gets in there, he plays defense, grab rebounds, score when he needs to score. That's it. That's all you need him to do. And that would have been a perfect addition to back up damn Embiid.
Yeah.
So my thing is, dog, you're my agent. Do your job so I can do my job. So I can get the money that I'm trying to get.
Yeah. Agents do play favoritism. So if you got somebody like that, because like I said, it's one of those misshuffle things. Of course you want to try to do your best job for every client that you have. But if I came up with LeBron, that's my dog, that's my day one. Of course, my loyalty is going to allow me to do more that'll benefit him versus the world. So that's kind of those, but that's not good to have in business because that'll fuck up your money and then you'll run into a situation like this.
But I look at it like this: LeBron's already solidified. That nigga's already a billionaire. What else do you need to do for LeBron?
You know, but so with Rich Paul, the thing is, I mean, of course, he can keep a certain player away from a certain team, but okay, because I think Philly, because I think he's trying to negotiate a contract with them. They was like, well, we was trying to offer you like I think it was like $58 million, 2-3 years ago, but you didn't take up our offer. You went to OKC on a minimum deal, and he's like, hold on, like I ain't never heard nothing about this 58. But Rich Paul, his whatever cut he's gonna if he's gonna get 12%, his 12% is 12%. Whether you're gonna make 50, 58, or you're gonna get 2 million, like he's gonna get his 12%. So
either way,
low and high, I'm getting 12.
If I can get paid and keep you off of this Philadelphia team that's a threat, and you I mean, but it's interesting. I mean, nonetheless, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. We had one of our a Karen, not one of ours, but she is a Karen. Funny instance. It was a preseason game. And fans are getting out of control.
Fans been out of control, dog.
With the NBA now, of course, spilling over into football, but it's just with each other. But honestly, from the video, I don't even know what the fuck happened, why this shit started, how it started. But I did see, Miss Karen active, loud. I think when the video I saw it cut on, she was telling her husband, like, no, you sit down, you shut up. And then she's talking to my man with her fingers in his face. And then he decided, like, don't touch me. He put his finger back in her face and she slapped him. And next thing I know,
her husband got his ass whooped.
So Karen is the white lady, and Darren is the white man. Karen and Darren. Darren with sleep.
Darren got.
we gonna call him White Darren. White Darren.
White Darren got the sleeper by Javante because and she want to be saucy and shit. But that for me, the Black woman, let me say that is true to form white woman shit, because they will do all of this saucy shit, whether it's sober or liquored up, and they'll get all in your face because their privilege lets them feel like, ain't nobody gonna touch me, ain't nobody put their hands on me. That's where you're wrong, because like Chris Rock told his daughters on his stand-up, he said, everybody outside this house does not give a fuck about you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is true, because where people love you at home, that's fine, sweetheart. But once you leave this motherfucker, they don't love you out here. They don't care about you, and you just another motherfucker in the way. So if he's at the football game trying to enjoy his game, and you with your dude and you want to be out extra, your man got knocked out, you got pushed, all because you can't sit there and shut the fuck up and watch the game and get your ass on. Like that's your only job when you come to a game. I don't understand. These fans have been getting out of control, but they're like, since this pandemic, they've like really like clicked it up a notch, because they showing their ass everywhere. They even fighting on planes and shit now. Like the shit's getting out of control. Like, you niggas been locked in the house too long, and I'm like, get me out of here, I want to fight. And it's like, what the hell's wrong with your life once you leave the house?
You would think it wouldn't be a whole lot of pent-up aggression, because you ain't got nothing to do in the house but fuck and watch TV and eat and all. Like, you should have a bunch of things that relieves energy and stress at home, to where when you come outside,
shit, like that's what they do. Like, I'm going to Kroger's, and they just like, and it's like, whoa, what are we doing?
Who can I rile up today?
I'm going over here. Like, hey, that's how you get bopped.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get that little pow.
Kings of Comedy. What's going on over here? Bop, bop. Oh, get in the car. Yeah.
Let me go investigate.
Nope.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. She wanted to.
I need to put this out. Can women stop doing that shit? Can y'all stop putting men in a predicament to get his ass whooped, potentially to get his ass whooped?
My man will fuck you up.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, like,
my thing is, you don't know.
My language, bitch. I don't even fight. What are you talking about?
I don't stop.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a lover.
I am a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
But my thing is, stop putting men in a predicament where they gotta fight. Like,
and Darren got slapped.
Because
motherfucker sitting there eating the pretzel, he like.
my thing is when shit go down, we gotta, not only do we have to think about our safety, we gotta think about your goddamn safety too.
Mm-hmm. I gotta get you out.
Right. And we don't know what this motherfucker is capable of. Right. We don't know. Hey, how Kevin Hart said, motherfucker start slapping his knee, bitch. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go right now. Not now, but right now.
Get your ass in the car. but hey, she's not gonna listen because she's telling him to shut up. Like, I got this shit. Okay, you got it. But
did y'all see that video when it was a white couple and the white lady was drunk? Her white boyfriend, she was bothering these black couples. She was yeah, you seen it. So he was
like, get your ass in the car now.
You don't know them. Why are you bothering them? She don't know that.
He's a drug dealer. He's like, why? Because he drives a fucking Cadillac.
You don't know that. Like the white man was not having it because I could tell Bethany been starting, and that's why he was tired of it. Everywhere we go.
Erin, her name was Erin. Because remember the black girl's like, get in the car, Erin.
Hey, that nigga was he was sick of her shit.
That not because she probably started that shit everywhere they go. He was like, "That's it, bitch. I'm sick. You don't."
He's like, you see that bitch? She can't control her liquor.
He was like, I can't deal with this shit no more. Every time we step out this motherfucker,
right.
Oh shit, with black people, and I'm tired of it.
See, he already knew what time it was. He didn't want to get his ass whooped, and that's how it should be. I mean, but it's so hard. Like when you the tag on to what Smurf said, it's so hard when you out with your woman and she starts some shit, and you like, oh fuck, all right. And then next thing you know, this motherfucker like she done touched him. So now you gotta spring into action because if she go to sleep, everybody gonna look at you like, damn dog, you let your girl get knocked out. And the chances, I mean, it's 50% chance. Like you don't know who the fuck this motherfucker could be. Right. All you know, this motherfucker could be. He could be an amateur MMA fighter or some shit. And next thing you know, you charging him, and you done got elbowed, and both of y'all laying beside each other, sharing Z's and shit.
Over here knocked out. Now we both got to get in the
yeah. Now both y'all got motherfuckers splashing water on y'all face. Wake y'all up. Hey, making smelling salts under your nose and shit.
What happened? You got knocked out. You got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Well, you got knocked out for how do you live with that shit? So you go home. Your man got his ass whipped, knocked out. How does that work?
He ain't my man no more.
Oh my God!
But time out. But you can't put that against him like that. You cannot put him against him like that. You put that man in that predicament.
It's a bad look.
But you can't do that. Listen, so I had
because non-confrontational. Like I'm not like typical woman that likes to argue, fight, and all that shit. Like I'm very cool. You know, it's sunny and 70 over here. Every once in a while, you might get a cloud, but I'm not going out in public just shit because I'm with my dude. Like some shit's just not even worth engaging in. So, I mean, I feel like that's some white woman shit. Like, no disrespect if you got white listeners, but that's just the truth. Like, white women have the privilege. They just feel like, you know, whoever, and they know they man can't fight. They know that, but they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like for black women, it's different. Cause like, if I was dealing with someone that I knew couldn't scrap, then I know I ain't gonna be out here popping shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit. Cause
I got a pretty boy. I'm just gonna let it be. This nigga looks good.
but he ain't out here, knuckling up with niggas.
Nice. His hands ain't nice, but he's everything I need. Like I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's enough for me. But I ain't gonna be out here starting shit just to see like. So what you gonna do?
Yeah,
that's scary.
You gonna let him talk to me like that,
nigga? Yes. You started it. Yes.
You sit your ass down. But you know the crazy thing is, the white man had the high ground. How the fuck you got the high ground?
And still,
like if anything, he should have lunged over the seats or some shit. Like
something, my nigga, like an elbow. Like this nigga, you gotta do something.
He had a high ground and still got his chin checked.
Look, I'm getting tagged like that, nigga. I'm doing I get hit like that, nigga. I'm doing a full dive. We both going down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking us both up. Because right. my thing is we in the seats. These seats about to fuck us both up.
Though. Karen protects his ass though. She jumped right in his lap. Was like shield that shit.
Next, like he was trying not to hit her, but I was like, man, if he's quicker. I mean,
so I'm gonna ask y'all this question. So if that was a black man and he got knocked out like that, do you think the black woman would have jumped and shielded him, or she would have walked off like, oh, know that nigga?
It depends on the black
nigga. I don't know that nigga.
Knock my nigga out and then live to tell us. Like that's when she started to get some adrenaline in her fist.
Shit.
Try to muster up something.
Yeah. Well, so yeah. I don't want my girl to fight, but if you started this shit and I come to your defense. Like we both better be on this nigga ass. Like if I take a good lick and I get dazed, he better like why he hit me? You better
throw a shoe. You better throw a shoe or something.
Yeah.
Throw some popcorn in this nigga face. Something.
Drink. Like you gotta do something. Like throw a shoe. You gotta do something, girl. Like, you just can't
gonna make you feel like you ain't even the man of the house no more when you go home. Like
oh my god,
niggas do what?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, shut your ass up. Or I'll take you back to a Steelers game.
Yeah. You want me to call Antoine?
Oh, you want to talk tough to me, but what about Brad? When you're not.
I go DM that nigga right now and tell him you said what's up. Like
his dad was fighting and he was like, look at octopus, so shut up, I get Steve.
Yeah. Hey, hands was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
Remember what was it, Rush Hour when Chris Tucker was fighting him? He was like, which one of y'all hit me? There's only one motherfucker that hit him.
One motherfucker kicked him because the camera, the way they had the camera set up was perfect because that nigga, the foot came out of nowhere. He came from, hold on. Somebody just kicked my chin piece? Yeah.
Which one of y'all hit me?
They never gonna tell you that. They about to jump your ass.
Yo, I have been laughing this entire time. This shit.
All right, so to change gears,
shit.
Let's talk about Miss Richardson. She wants the world's attention. She wants, I feel like she loves the media. She loves the press. And I mean, I think we kind of put her in the position that she's in. We kind of anointed her and made her, I don't know, should I say savior or somebody? We put her on a pedestal. We put her on a pedestal that she wasn't ready for and that she probably shouldn't be on because, it was one race. She's been running for a long time. We got the Allison Felixes. We got a bunch of Black women out here that are doing things. And you know what I'm saying? But I think it was because maybe she looks like us. She kind of talks like us. She's kind of, you know what I'm saying? So,
we haven't had a woman. We haven't had a Black woman recognized in the 100 meters like that. A woman that represented USA in 100 meters in a long time that could compete.
True.
We ain't gonna necessarily say win, but compete because we know motherfucker. We saw Jamaica. Jamaica shows up every year. Every fucking track meet. It don't matter if it's fucking invitational, the Olympics. It could be goddamn a race in the street. Guess what? They showing up and they showing out every time.
Yeah. So she ran. This is her first time running since the suspension. And of course, we don't have to go into that because everybody knows what happened for us with the suspension. But this is her first time running since the suspension. She didn't compete in the Olympics because of the suspension, and she came in 9th place. trending topic, dead last. That's what she came in. And then but I mean, prior to this race, she was popping a lot of shit, a whole lot of shit. Had commercials, her social medias, and then she came in dead last. Then she decided to drop out the 200.
Because who am I kidding? That's what she said. Who am I kidding? I ain't about to keep coming in last in every race. Nah, I'm out. Fuck that.
Yeah. Today ain't my day.
Right.
I think part of it's lack of preparation. Like I understand the commercials and shit like that. Like, yes, get those endorsements because that's how Olympians make their money, endorsements. So I get that part. But at the same time, you as someone who's in track and field, you got one job. That's to make sure your ass is ready.
Yeah.
And that's that's for any athlete, but especially for somebody who's doing track and field, and you're specializing in the 100 and 200. Like, them shits is over, and like the 100 is over in pretty much 10 seconds.
12 at the most, and that's slow.
I'm about to say 12 is what you get with what damn near what she might as well have ran.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 10 seconds, the race is over.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be on top of your shit. Don't worry about you. I mean, yeah, you can get on social media or whatever, but at the same time, you knew this invitation was coming up. You popping all that good shit. Guess what? Them goddamn Jamaicans, they was ready. Guess what? Even though they was popping shit too, the motherfuckers was training, they was ready. Mm-hmm. They came in 1, 2, 3.
Cooked your ass.
Yeah. Along with everybody else.
Yeah.
Right, because you came in dead last. Like,
and actually it wasn't, and I didn't even take the fact that she came in dead last. Your time wasn't even near the time that you ran when you took first place.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's where I had the issue at. I wouldn't even worry about what place she came in. I'm looking at your time.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your time because your time means a lot more than what place you come in. Because you could fuck around and run your best time, your personal record. But that might not be
your best.
You know, that doesn't mean you're gonna come in first place. Yeah, right. You might not even place goddamn third. Mm-hmm. Even at your best time.
Yeah, because some other motherfuckers might have broke a world record.
Man.
Yeah. But so how do y'all feel about the post run interview?
It takes a certain level of confidence to you know what just took place. You know weren't the best. Me and Smurf talk about this often. I tell him I was like, I could never play competitive sports because I have pride and the ego. So just imagine if I was playing basketball and you weren't paying attention, and then all of a sudden you got a big ass nigga like LeBron dunking on you, got nuts all on your jaw, hit y'all in your neck. He dunked like real big. And you didn't see him coming. So it's like, oh nigga, I wasn't even ready. Like, yo, what are you doing? And I'd have been like, time out. Coach, I'm coming out because now my pride is hurt and this is about to be a highlight reel on ESPN's top 10. I ain't had time for this shit, all right? Like, this nigga banged on me. I wasn't even paying attention. Like, you didn't give me a chance to D up. Like, not blocking him and just, shit. I can't do competitive sports because I just know I would just eventually be like, time out. I'm done. Fuck this shit. Like, y'all not going to keep embarrassing me. So if I did that, there's no way I'm doing a post interview like, get that fucking mic out my face. Like, you know what took place. You just saw it. Ask me what happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, my head, like, get out my face. But I commend her because she, she's still staying true to, who she is and, who she's portraying to be on social media. So I can't knock her for that because she's still being authentic. You can't knock her for that. Like, I think it's respectable for a motherfucker after. And fuck y'all niggas, I'll be back. Y'all
know what I do.
Y'all know how I'm coming. You know how.
You know what you did. Yeah. I get you.
There's no way. I'm gonna be like, I really fucked up, and I probably would deactivate all my social. Like, yo, that
was for a little bit. Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, When have you ever seen somebody come in dead last and get interviewed?
Like, why are you talking to me? You shouldn't even be talking. Like, go talk to the motherfuckers that came in 1, 2, or 3. Like, that's the one that.
That's
like,
interesting. That's interesting. I never thought about that. That's
but it's only because of
how she is.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's more so. I think it was more so the fact that she was the only U.S. runner.
No, she wasn't. No,
wasn't.
No.
Oh shit.
I think a U.S. The top U.S. runner that came in that finished in that race came in 4th. I think it was a U.S. runner that came in 4th.
You couldn't even beat your teammate.
I think it was 3 U.S. runners in that race.
And one,
I had to go back. I had to go back and look.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think it was.
But of course, she became what we consider a household name. So of course, win, lose, or draw, they were gonna go talk to her.
Yeah.
So that was the one part. Like her interview.
Hockey too. So it's like that people in the media know that will make good for views and replay
lights and all the other shit.
Yeah, because it put them in a certain light where they're like, yeah, keep watching my clip, keep watching me, talk to her. Like it really. This is when she needs more guidance from like an older person to tell her like, yeah, sis, don't do that, or maybe kind of dial it back a little bit. But she is 21. People that are older than 21 have experienced 21. You got to kind of give her a grain of salt, or give her a little bit of grace, because everybody at 21 thought that they knew everything. We know how the world's gonna go. Regardless if I lose, I'm still holding my shit. Like and that's what the new generation really be on. Like win, lose, or draw. No matter, bad press, anything like that, they have that energy to prevail past that shit. So it's not, she kind of leaves a bad taste in a couple people's mouths. But if you have someone in your life that's kind of similar to her personality, then you already know what is entailed with that. Because those kind of people, like we all know one person that's like her with that super confident energy, regardless of like, any proof or, real deal work with proving that you're worth it. Like she had one race that was amazing. She did great timing. And all of a sudden it was, she smokes marijuana. Her mom died. And it's like, I want y'all in 2021 to quit treating marijuana like it's cocaine and heroin and fentanyl. I use marijuana on a daily basis. I still have my place. I still got my car. I pay my bills. Like this ain't cocaine. Like I'm not out here trying to sell my mama's TV, trying to get me another bag. Like it's marijuana. Like let's calm down. Like let's quit acting like she was tooting lines. Doing something that was going to enhance her race. All she was doing something to relax her mind and get her away from what she was dealing with as far as like losing her mom. Okay. But people use marijuana like it's dope. Nigga, I work 8 hours high as fuck.
So hold on real quick. So you know what you just reminded me of? Sha'Carri's like until she recreates that run or proves herself again. Sha'Carri's like that nigga that just so happened to fuck a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell that motherfucker nothing now. Nothing. He's
one bitch. She all up.
He got that. She got that confidence, like that one nigga that really ain't really fucked nothing bad. And when the first time you do, like you ain't even in that nigga league no more. You can't tell it nothing.
Right, like get out my face.
What are you talking about to me? Like
she got her competition, but she just has a lot of growing up to do. At 21, you still have to grow up. Like 21 is not grown; it's legally grown. She can do a couple, 2, 3 things, but mentally, like I said, we've all been 21 before. We don't like looking back. 21. That's different. Like that's different.
At 21, when we were 21, hell, 21-year-olds now, motherfuckers think we thought we were invincible at 21. Yeah. We can do all the shit. Reggie, fucking being in the military, we'll go party all night on a goddamn Friday, Saturday night and get up the next day and go hoop. That's on some invincible shit. No matter how hungover you was, right? Yeah. You get your ass up, you go to the gym, you go hoop that shit out, and be ready for the next night.
Yep.
And do the shit all over again. That's on some invincible shit. And so, like you said, she has a lot of growing up to do.
And she don't know that. That's the crazy thing. Like that, she's so confident in her shit that she's like, she thinks this is it. And this is like, girl, you got so much more life to get, so much more fall. Like this is one fall down, but you don't understand. It's like 15 more fall downs coming. Like this is just one. Sometimes in certain situations, you will keep falling like repeatedly. Every situation you will fall until you're like, what the fuck? Like, why do I keep falling? Until you try to grapple with some shit and actually like regain your composure and not make the world your enemy and just do your fucking part. Like, do your job. If the confidence is there, then you should be able to, practice harder, keep trying harder, and then come back because you're 21. You can come back from this. Like, don't let media tell you like you can't.
Oh yeah.
You definitely can.
She got a whole lot in front of her. But so and I'll close this out. So as far as in the detractors and the supporters, I found it funny that, because she's an athlete and athletes are subjective to the criticism and the praise. Like for some reason, she became the person that you can't make a comment about negative. Like, oh, she got her ass beat. We do that shit about LeBron all the time. People talk shit about the Cowboys or Tom Brady or whoever else when they lose. Like what made her so special to this point to where motherfuckers cannot joke about her or talk about her that she lost? It turned into that's why black women aren't protected or black women aren't this or that. No, she's an athlete. She can get the same criticism. Motherfuckers clown Ben Simmons for damn 2 weeks straight because he wouldn't shoot the damn ball. Like, she's an athlete. This is what people do, but that was the non-sports people that all of a sudden interjected themselves into a sports world or a sports topic. Like,
man, fuck all that. She gonna get these jokes.
Exactly. Yeah, but
like that's regardless. Like whether you get the jokes and like you're getting it, it doesn't even matter. Like, the issue with that is like I seen a couple black men on my social media that was just too damn happy. Like it was too much. Like joke is cool, but it was the motherfuckers that was like double, triple down, like blah 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 blah. And that's the issue. Like get your couple jokes off, but don't be over here trying to browbeat a bitch down. Like that's not what's happening. Like yes, she lost. Yeah, she got, all of these things, but she got to be humble. Like everybody's not going to be humble. That's just the reality.
But the thing was, she was humble. Like if you listen to the interview before it got to where it took a turn, she was very she took her L, but then it took that turn. It was like, nigga, don't forget.
Yeah.
So you motherfuckers talking shit.
Like she just but now she just talk shit. Like she's like, I took that L or whatever, but y'all know why the fuck I'm rocking. Like I'm
right. But
show people how you rocking, nigga. Like that's you.
Also, I do think it's a little classless for you to be in the spotlight that she's in, because everything you do is scrutinized.
Yep.
So you can't go like a post that someone made that say, these Jamaican girls look like Lil Wayne. You can't like that shit.
Right.
That's shade. And then you can't go like another post that said, them Jamaican girls won because they got to walk barefoot to the coconut stands. Like, you can't do that. Like that shit is real classless. But
right. I'm making an assumption that that's what, like, if you've never been to Jamaica, or you don't know how they live, you just out here making assumptions. Like us in America could say and speak on stuff that we think we know about Africa, but if you've never experienced Africa, then I can't sit here and be like, get the flies off your face, because it may be a part of Africa where that is not taking place, and you will be fine. Like your ignorance becomes, getting broadcast, and people just like to be loud and wrong. That's all people do.
She definitely can't do that. But I would like to shine light on it's a young lady named Tamara Stock in the Olympics. First black woman to win a gold medal in wrestling.
Nice.
We didn't hear about it. I just happened to see it earlier when I was scrolling. But yeah, but we was concerned about other shit that's going on. They don't put no spotlight on that. So and black women, like I said. But I mean, they're out here doing things that ain't getting the recognition that it should get.
I would say that's okay because my girl Allison Felix held it down.
Yeah,
dude.
I love her. I love her.
So to transition into I guess music, we got Drake, Ye, and Kendrick all coming up. Of course, Kanye did his annual, weekly, whatever shit he does, even for the last 3-4 weeks, whatever. But then earlier today, Drake gave us a little teaser on SportsCenter that Certified Lover Boy is dropping next week. And as most of us assume, that's what Kanye was waiting for. So then Kanye announced that Donda is dropping next week as well.
It's not.
Hey,
I think it is. I think it is this time. But
if I was Drake, I would wait.
Oh, pump fake.
Pump fake like a motherfucker, boy. I would pump fake.
Put out a Certified Lover Boy mixtape.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That ain't the album. That ain't the album.
That ain't the album.
Yeah.
It'd be a bunch of old ass songs that I recorded that I never put out.
Yeah, some throwaways.
All the
they're gonna sell anyway. The throwaways gonna sell anyway.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I did hear a clip of Kendrick, a track with Kendrick this morning.
Yeah, with what you call it?
His cousin.
He ready.
Turns out it's his cousin. Now I was like, oh, okay.
Kendrick ready.
Kendrick's ready. Hot and ready.
Wait.
Hot and ready. That shit was on some control verse shit. Like the verse was some.
Look, and the bad part is it was only like 10, 15 seconds of it. I was like, can I have some more, please?
Please,
so the pressure is there. So Kendrick make that announcement. The pressure is there. So now, okay, I gotta get this shit out. These albums gotta come out. And I don't think Drake is really worried about anybody else that's dropping. And Kanye isn't either, because he's trying to wait for Drake. He wants to, but I don't think because either three of them albums are gonna sell. They're gonna sell. Mm-hmm. Either one of them are gonna do at least 300. They're gonna sell.
Oh, easily.
But I think Kendrick brings a little more pressure than your average or even your great.
Because he's been away for a while. He's been away for so long.
Yeah. Because he's been like doing what he got married, he had a baby. Yeah. That was what take precedent over the music. Like, yeah, I'm still give y'all a couple bars, but let me, fill out this new part of my lifestyle. Like, let me incorporate, having a wife, now having a child into, what I'm doing. And that'll play a part in like how much, how hard of a push, when he'll come out, stuff like that. Kendrick he doesn't need a release date. He can just drop. Like, you can really pull a Beyonce, just put the shit out. Like, you can literally do it tonight. Like, whenever you feel like it, the shit's gonna sell.
That shit would be so
you wake up and be like, oh shit, it's a Kendrick album.
Yeah. That'd be so great.
It'll be amazing. But Donda's giving me Dr. Dre Detox vibes. I don't think it's something. It's next level. It's one of those things where I'm gonna keep doing this shit in front of y'all, but I don't know exactly like how I want this album to play out, because he keeps throwing it, like different people keep flying in, like nothing's done, but he keeps doing like theatrics and shit. I just wish that people wouldn't fall for it. Like, y'all keep falling for it. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's almost hilarious to watch people, still go to these shows, pay this money, and then open your DSP and surprise.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many times do you plan on getting over on your fan base with this same play? Like, at some point you got to appease the people and give them what the fuck they keep showing up and listening to. Like, don't give them nothing else. Don't take away from it. Whatever you play in this stadium needs to be on the DSPs tonight. Otherwise, quit playing it for people. Like,
but he know people going.
He's making millions, but he's making millions off of it. And for the merch, when they was here in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Dome, they was like, you could get a bag of popcorn for like $35. Hot dogs and beers.
Fuck, would I pay that for somebody that puts on a red hat Trump's ass? Like, why would I want to get money for that? What's gonna happen to Kanye?
A hoodie for like $125.
It's gonna be sad to see. He gonna get his poor mama's name stomped in the grave once the certified lover boy.
I believe so. So to talk about that, I think that's kind of clown shit, though. I mean, just drop the album. Like, why are you holding it and waiting for another man? I understand what you did with 50. You want to put, but your sales are your sales, regardless of what week it comes out on. Your sales are your sales.
Yeah, and this ain't this is what he forgets. It's not 2007, and Drake is not 50 Cent.
Drake ain't for play
at all. Right. Anything like whether I don't like his singing voice, but when that nigga spits, that nigga do spit. Like I will give him that. When it's time for Drake to rap, that nigga's gonna rap, no doubt. I understand that the name may come off like he gonna be on there singing a lot, but y'all should already know how Drake is coming. Like he's about to give y'all both. He gonna give you a little bit of he's going to give you the certified lover boy, and then he's going to give you some rapidy rap. Like that is Drake's bag. Kanye has been so removed from the game, has done a lot of fucking damage in his personal life, whether it's marrying Kim Kardashian, going up to see Donald Trump and calling him a father figure, wearing a red hat, like all of these things. You got a stench on you versus what Drake got. Like Drake had a hidden son that Pusha T, brought to light, which is fine. I love Pusha T. I enjoy that back and forth because I love Pusha T.
That's another story.
But between Kanye and the Drake, like Kanye and Drake shit is very weird because Kanye's older and he's trying to play some old school shit, and this ain't an old man game no more. Like this is a young nigga game.
What do you think about him leaking Drake's address?
He need to get shot. I would have probably had some.
Wait, what? I didn't hold up.
So Kanye leaked Drake's address, and then he tweeted it, and then he deleted it.
Oh no!
But so if you're a Kanye, once you tweet, it's out there. Yeah. It's screenshot it. It's saved as soon as it does.
Yeah,
you can delete it.
Oh, nigga, you gotta catch this fade.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna fuck around like you playing the wrong kind of games where you gonna fuck around and get your ass whooped in real time, nigga. Like not on some record label shit. Like someone run up on your ass in a Walgreens parking lot and lay your ass out. Like
right. But then Drake, soon as that happened, Drake went in his IG stories and posted a video of himself like driving in a with the top down. He was just laughing and shit. It's a little funny back and forth, but it is.
So I look at it like this. When I'm fuck that. I'm calling this nigga dude in the red hat. When dude in the red hat and 50 went back and forth. 50, it worked out for 50. Because 50, I have a feeling 50 knew he wasn't going to outsell Kanye, but it worked in his favor to get those sales. Because you have to think about it. You have to think about it back then, because not only that, even Cameron was fucking with him too. So it was like it just and I say that to fast forward to now. Look how 50 is now. Like he does shit. It's mostly a promotional on some promotional basis type shit when it comes to power, shit when it comes to his cognac, or when he had his cognac, or if he still has it, he does all this trolling shit just to get the views and the attention, so that people will go and buy his album, buy his liquor, buy this, buy that. So now we turn it over to damn with him and damn Drake. Like you said, this is young man's game, nigga. Drake is not for play, and Drake is going to fucking sell. Whether you like it or
absolutely.
Stamp him out. Like it's because Drake is not going on stadium tours and luring people in and playing the finished unmastered tracks to get them to fuck with him. It's like he's like, nigga, I'm not saying shit. Like I'm gonna let my work, and this is how it should be. I'm gonna let my album speak for itself. I don't have time to play the games that Kanye's playing, because Kanye has to play those games in order to, he knows that I gotta try X, Y, and Z because that'll bring people back in. Like I saw a picture that he had. Kim was at the show in Chicago and on the fucking wedding dress. I thought y'all was getting divorced. See the confusion? This is why I can't fuck with Kanye, because you're not going to confuse me with your fuck shit. Like, it's leave that shit off camera, off record. Y'all figure that out, but y'all keep yo-yoing people and I'm leaving Kim and fuck the Kardashians and Kris Jenner, and like he does all this shit and he'll spiral out of control just for him to get reeled back in, right back into the bullshit. And he'll be back on another episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians once you're in. Yeah. You are in, my nigga. This is like, no doubt.
The only way I could see Kanye actually coming out good, I guess, with far as in the sales, if they combine all these shows that he's done. If they combine the numbers and the streaming numbers and the merch and all the other stuff into it, I think that'll make it a little interesting. But to close this out, I'm going to ask this question to make y'all think a little bit. Who could beat Drake in the verses? I'll tell y'all what I think after y'all answer. And we close this topic out. Who could beat Drake in the verses?
Chris Brown.
I wouldn't even put him up against Chris.
No. Well, are we? Let me see. Damn, who?
Like, what section of Drake? Because you know it's two sides.
Right. It's Drake in general. Because Drake can go any way he wants to.
Yeah, he can go any way. Shit, that's the crazy part.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't want to put him in the verses because
I say nobody. Why? Because he can appeal to any genre you want. That's what I say. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I don't like to put like people that are still active in the game in the verses, because verses what it has become is more so of a legendary status. How many people that basically came out in like the 90s, like that kind of shit, that's 30 years ago. Like, you got to have enough work. Like, for me, I don't think anybody can beat Missy. There's nobody that can go up against Missy Elliott in the verses and win, whether it be, if we talking just videos, are we talking just rap, are we talking production, like, because she got so many folders to her that it's gonna be hard to be, because she can hit you with anything. Like, I wrote this song, I produced this song, this is my song, this is my music.
Hey, hold up, that might be the one then.
No, I don't think she got Drake.
Missy
gonna Drake because it's not fair, because it's not, they don't make the same kind of music, because it's more of a I'm in my feelings, let me get this girl back, remind her of some old shit. And
Missy or Drake?
No, that's Drake. Drake's
I think Drake can appease to a bunch of different genres too, though.
But Missy got a lot of freaky shit in her catalog. Drake don't have a whole lot of freaky shit.
But Drake appeals to women in a certain way that's
freaky, Reg. You know that. You know sex sells. You know it sells.
Sex sells, but I mean, hair tie sweatpants. They want to hear something different.
Nah. It didn't. A lot of this shit wouldn't get off the shelves if it didn't.
You're right. I think so. All right. 2-3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, we heard that Dell Curry was, well, not Dell Curry, but Dell Curry and Sonya Curry was getting divorced, right? And my timeline was like, damn, Dell done fucked around and lost Sonya. Who the fuck was Dell cheating on? Blah, 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 blah.
This is cheating.
The next day it came out, it was Sonya ass that was cheating. But she rebutted and said,
we both
Dell cheated on me throughout his career, a couple times, in his playing career. Dell retired at 02. It's 21. So say what you may, but
she's trying to say. She was like, so what happens when I want to go outside? All niggas want to get salty. Ain't that?
Talk about it. All right. Let's talk
real quick.
Cue it up.
Let's talk about it.
Let me go on the stretch real quick. I'm getting ready to shoot my shot.
We'll start with this. We'll start with this because this is the meat and potatoes of any topic or conversation on that. So we'll start with this. So okay, you got cheated on. Let's say 2.5 decades ago. His playing career was over in 2002. And you're our woman representative, our woman liaison. So his playing career was over in 2002, right? It's 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So once you start cheating 15, 16, 17 years later, is it cool for you to throw up that shit? Well, nigga, you cheated on me back in 98.
Hey, fair exchange ain't no robbery, bro. I'm just saying. And you can't tell me what time I'm pulling up. Don't tell me when what's the window? Like that time you
okay.
I got you, nigga. I got your ass.
You know, we're not gonna do tit for tat, but just in case, I'm gonna keep this in the tuck for a couple decades.
For fucking 25 years.
Okay, no, fuck out of here. No.
Here's a house, yeah, whatever, nigga. Yeah, lift it up. While Dante's breaking my motherfucking back end. Yeah, take your ass on, Dell.
Well, he definitely wasn't Dante. That was Roger. That was Roger.
Some money. She wants some security. That's what it sounds like Sonya looking for. She said, "Oh, Roger, I'll take that, nigga." Because she
got security. But
I dip on this nigga, then hey, one monkey don't stop no show. The money still coming in, nigga. My lifestyle still my lifestyle.
True.
Me,
she done cheated on this with it. She done cheated on this nigga with a detective.
Yeah, you know, it's like, but that's what you gotta,
Harry Mason.
Yeah, you can't be out here. You have to be strategic when you if you're gonna do some fuck shit. You have to plan this shit out like across the board. You don't want to go get with somebody that's broke, like has less than the current nigga that you have. You got to cheat up. Like you got to make it worth your while if you're going to do it. But me, if we've been married for 30 years, we both need to shut the fuck up because I don't know. I mean, you've stepped out. I've stepped out. Why is it anybody else's business what me and you have done to one another? Because this relationship, marriage is between me and you. So outside entities are not important. The reason why we are battling is because you started it, nigga. Now I'm not saying what Sonya did is like, yeah, nigga, I don't like tit for tat. Like I'm more so of a you cheat on me, nigga. Oh, you made your choice. Let me go ahead and take my ass on. Like I don't have the energy to wait and lay low and all that shit. I just much rather just cut, ties with your ass and just move on.
Right. Okay, so before you go, Smurf, let me ask you this question. Well, I want to throw this out there. So, I mean, okay, person cheated. You decided to say, you know what? We bigger than this. I'm going to stay with you. We're going to work this out. That's your decision.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she said, but I got to get you back, right?
Maybe.
Like,
hey, talk to me, Smurf. Talk to me.
I'm gonna get that.
So, as a nigga who's been on both ends of the spectrum, I got cheated on, and I played tit for tat. I played tit, but I didn't wait. Look, I didn't wait no motherfucking 20 fucking years to fucking play tit for tat. I got that shit out the way. I ain't got time for all that. And then on top of that.
Yeah, I might die next year. I gotta get this shit out of the way now.
Look, then on top of that, then we split ways. So yeah, I just find it funny. Hold on. So I find it funny that so he cheats, she sticks around. She sticks around whatever decision that she made. She chose to stay. Put it like that. Mm-hmm. She chose to stay, was it for whatever damn reason. And then all of a sudden now is the time that you want to, do your thing. My thing, like, what was the wait for? Because I was like, shit, you could have found you somebody that
looked a lot better than that in 20 years.
I gotta get in here. So you gotta lay and wait. It's a mental game. Like certain people got a good mental game. Like, oh no.
So we gonna continue to have kids.
That's what you come up with in 20 years though?
I'm gonna get in your head, nigga.
I'm supposed to pitch
my thing is like they had another kid after Steph and Seth. They had a daughter after that.
That was makeup sex. Duh.
Nah, fuck all that.
Let's get back. It's good. You got caught up, baby. It happens. It does happen. I'm a product of that because my they was done, and then
I gotta reclaim this dick sex. That's what that was. I gotta reclaim this dick.
But it's like my mom and dad was like, they had my brother and my sister. My mama tells me this all the time. She's like, I had your brother, your sister. I'm like, cool, got a boy, got a girl. And then they was in the midst of a divorce, and I guess it was, hold up, somebody looking good, and there comes me. Yep, that's what happens when it looks too good. I'm in the midst of divorce with a baby on the way. That's why I was like, that's a dangerous game you play when
you're right.
Chance
you are right.
But if you go in there uncovered, unshielded, 9 months later, congratulations. Do what now? Yeah, nigga. Yep. The saga continues. I'm just saying it happens.
But I mean, shit. At this point, it's whatever. I'm like, them niggas is what, 50? They in their 50s, 60s, whatever the fuck. Like, all right. I mean, Dell Curry, like, he's doing good for himself. He's the broadcaster for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Like, he's made his money. Like, he's going to continue to make his money. All of his kids are grown. So, I mean, shit. All they got to do at this point, y'all figure the shit out with y'all lawyers, part ways.
That thread on Twitter was amazing, though.
So let me ask you all this question. So, okay, your dad outs your mom, well, he files for divorce, and then it comes out that your mom out here getting outside dick. How does that make y'all feel? How do y'all, mom name out here in the public now getting outside dick. What y'all like?
Oh, nigga, the jokes are finna fly. Nigga, the jokes are gonna be worse. Nigga, the jokes are gonna be worse than goddamn Delonte West and goddamn LeBron mama.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's about.
Are y'all mad at dad for actually, I guess, starting that process, putting information out there? Like, man, dad, you got mom out here looking like she for the streets.
Nope, air that shit out. You want to file for divorce? Oh, and you gonna try and nah, bitch, I'm about to air this motherfucker out.
I mean, might as well. I mean, I'm not. You can't sit there. The problem is that you can't, with people's actions, you can't dictate to them how to react to it. So that's the biggest issue that human beings has. It's like, I know I did that, but you ain't have to get me like that. You can't tell somebody how to get you back, man. You can't control that. So however they see fit to get you back, nigga. Hey, you gotta take that shit. So you thought Dale probably thought, yeah, I'm about to expose Sonya's ass. She was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm outside. Like, the fuck we talking about?
Yeah. Well, so I kind of, because once it came out, his name was Mud.
Of course.
Everyone said blah blah blah. So then it came out. It was probably strategic.
Yeah, both of them did it. Both of them.
Hold on now. I didn't do that shit.
Oh,
I think she wasn't expecting him to be like, oh nah, bitch, you just cheating recently.
Yeah,
nigga. But he over here like,
motherfucker, that was weeks ago.
Nigga, that was motherfucking days. Right, that was decades ago.
I was partying.
That was back in my playing days.
Yeah.
That's what get for listening to Song Cry, because he heard Jay-Z say that shit. You can't get a nigga back like that. Maybe Sonya ain't trying to get your ass back. Maybe you don't think, a lot of niggas don't take that into consideration. I'm not trying to get you back. I'm just trying to give you back what you gave me. Listen, this is called karma. Whatever somebody dishes it up to you, you can't decide, like, you don't hit me in my face. Like, bitch, you don't tell me where to hit you at. You hit me first. So I'm going to knock your stupid ass out. Like, you can't. That's one thing human beings have a problem with, accountability, and then telling somebody how to react to their actions. You can't, because you don't know what's going on in that person's mind, what they've experienced in the past. Like, a lot of these things play variables into you know, how I'm gonna get this nigga back. Like you might come across a woman like me that's like, I don't have the energy to get your ass back. I'm just gonna cut your ass and run. I'm out.
You know what? You're 100% right. And that's a topic for another day. Just the male ego and how when you flip those tables, how it changes. Because okay, I can stay with you through this, but you're not willing to stay with me through X, Y, Z. You're absolutely right.
Ain't doing that shit. Coming out fucking them because I was gonna get right back. I wish a man would say that in my face. I'll word. Well, I tell you what, my nigga, go continue to fuck them bitches. You're not getting back. The access is cut off. Forget you, me, nigga. We're done. Like, I don't talk about you fucking other bitches, but what you not gonna do is tell me in my face that that's what the fuck you doing. I'm supposed to sit there and just be like, all right, fuck you. No.
Absolutely. And you know, to close this out, I wanted to talk about morning sex because I think morning sex is trash. That's just my personal opinion.
What?
I think, but I'm gonna tell y'all why. Can I tell y'all why? Or y'all want to talk first?
No. I want to hear this. Go ahead, Reggie.
Well, I think morning sex is trash. I'd rather you wake me up somewhere in the middle of the night. You know,
don't be morning.
Because the morning, like, you know, when you know, the morning when you waking up or whatever, my mouth ain't right. I got that sleep taste in my mouth, that morning breath. I don't really get up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, so I'm full of piss. I gotta go pee. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so uncomfortable in the morning to where I wake up and, you know, it's happened plenty of times, but, you know, I've dealt with women that, you know, have, you know, woke me up in the morning for morning sex and, you know, want to kiss and shit. I'm just like, I don't want to kiss with my mouth like this. Like, but, you know, it's like, they don't give a fuck. I'm like, no, like, nigga, my mouth stink. You know what I'm saying? When you can taste that shit, you just don't, you know when your breath stink, you know what I'm saying, especially in the morning.
Of course.
I prefer that little tap 2, 3, 4 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, when I'm, you know,
think at 3 and 4 in the morning, Reg, what you talking about?
That ain't no. So I preface that, so that let's say that's around around the midnight hour. You know,
that's some demon hours.
I haven't hit that. You're absolutely right. So you want to tell in the demon hours. You know, my bladder ain't full. You know, I'm you know, no, you waking me up about 5, 6 in the morning right before PT or right before I got to get up and get ready for work and all this other shit. That's morning sex. Like you wake up, let's get this quick in, let's do blah 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 before we you know. No, to me, that's not my
man. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. My belly's full. Morning sex. Let's go on and get it. Let's fucking get to it. Let's go on and start this day off the way it was meant to be started. God damn it. Shit. That might help. I like to get a good in after, you know, a good nut. If it's a good nut, I like to get me a little. Hey, bro, even if it's a good nut after morning sex, guess what? I already, in my mind, nigga, especially if I got to go to work, all right, I already know what, I know what time it is.
That's your cup.
So because my thing is, I'm going to show them I'm a tiger. Show what I can do. They're great. I'm going to put in work. I'm going to get that nut, and I'm going to let that start my day the way it should be started.
I put too much thought into it. Then I don't want nobody kissing on my mouth with my
man. Fuck all that. See, Reggie, you gotta bypass all that, brother. You gotta bypass. Sometimes, hey, you gotta compartmentalize all that, man.
I need to put some breath strips. That damn, huh? The Listerine breath strips. Be like, hey, Smurf, be reaching over and shit.
Come here, girl. hey, Reggie gonna reach over. He gonna hit her first though. He gonna reach over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that on.
Let me get this damn mints.
Go to hold up. Put that in your mouth.
Yeah. Right. Hold that.
Say let me.
To kill the whole mood, pulling out breath strips and shit. Nigga, if you don't get in this box, like, you are thinking too much. You ain't too much because that morning sex, middle of the night. I understand that the hours that you're talking about, like 3, 4
the night. Yeah, I like middle of the night.
And I cool, going back to sleep. But sometimes that before you about to get up for work, that can do the same trick. Like you can, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just thinking about it too much. And if you think about it too much, then you're gonna get turned off. Like you can't, when it comes to sex, you can't beat so much in your head because that'll translate to your body because you thinking you looking good and you think you stroking good, but your brain done fucked up the motion that I was. She's like, I don't even know what this is. Like I was trying to wake this nigga up for some action. I don't know why he's stroking like that. Like it's weird because you thinking about breath stink, her breath smelling bad. Like you smelling too much. Like don't be
head to the side and shit. What she
right, like that's different. Like there's ways to work around this shit so that both parties get what they came here for. Like you just think about it too much. And if you reach for a breath mint and try to slide it in a chick's mouth, fucked up the whole moment. There's no way. I'm like, don't pass me no motherfucking mint. You need to get in these drawers, nigga. What are you talking about? Like. I'll shut my mouth, like I'll just moan and shit. But if you're in my face, I'll,
you imagine a motherfucker moaning with their mouth closed.
Like, yo, why you moaning like?
Yeah, it sounds like a damn mummy in here. Like, what the fuck? They got the thing with the mints. You open one side for one. The other side for many, nigga be
I'm like, yo, hold on, baby, let me. What you talking about? Mouth, bitch, the fuck? All right, cool. Then she gonna be like, nigga, I don't even want to fuck you no more because now I want to get up, floss, brush my teeth, gargle, like you make me do the whole fucking 9 yards. Like, let me just go ahead and just get my oral, regimen.
You gotta I don't know. You gotta catch me for this. All this shit that marinated in my mouth.
It's marinated. It's marinated after I come in from the party and shit. And
look, Reggie trying to give it that after the club breath.
Yeah, like
Hey, listen, ain't nothing like that after the club box though. That motherfucker tastes right. That motherfucker done simmered. Hey, that's that roast beef on 350 right there that you done warmed up. It done simmered right. Juices done ran through it all good. Yeah. Like you catch that motherfucker at 6 or 7. It's just set in the oven all night. You like, hold on now.
Hey, that's what roast beefs do. Hey,
hold on now.
Hey, roast beef, it gotta go for some hours now.
Hold on.
Club, not out the
shit.
At 6 or 7, that motherfucker like that sour apple. Like you gotta give it about four good licks before you get that sour taste out of it. You gotta get that sour taste off it first. You gotta okay, hold on.
It's like I was gonna say, it's like licking the goddamn battery and
shit. You like, oh.
It's like licking the battery anyway. You gotta get that.
Hella horrible.
Oh shit.
Nah.
Oh my god.
I like that midnight. I like that midnight. Anywhere from 12 to 3 or 4.
Boy, y'all sleep between 12 and 3 and then woke up.
Shake me up, wake me up.
And your breath already stinks. What I'm saying, like your mouth's been shut for like 2-3 hours. Like it's funky.
I know a different. I realize the difference.
You add 2-3 more hours don't mean it's less funky. The punk said it.
Hey, listen, cause them 2 or 3 hours might be the time where I'm really snoring and sucking in air, and all that shit is really, really making a difference.
This guy.
that shit might really make a difference there. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, nigga, girl.
Hold on now. I didn't hit my deep sleep now. You know, I didn't
be up at 2 a.m. because about 2:30, this shit.
Yeah. Now hold on. Yeah, like
real quick.
Yeah.
Let me freshen this up.
And now that you don't want me up and stabbing for some dick, I gotta go piss. I gotta take a shower and everything now, wash the piss off. And I was like, no.
If you take a shower,
if this what you want, like, okay, girl, I get you. But I might not come.
If you're gonna take a shower and not piss and all that shit, you might as well just fuck the chick in the shower. Like, why are you wasting time? Because if it's me, I'm not gonna sit there and let her hear my dude go to the bathroom running. I'm like, what are you doing, my nigga? Do I need to get up? Do I need to meet you in there? Like, do we need to do this shit together? Like, is this?
Well, you know, I don't
want to be funky. I don't want to have a funky mouth in the funky box and you come out soap fresh and clean and shit. And I'm over like. Can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that little Listerine cap while we're in there.
At least pass her some shit. She's thinking like that's not fair. Like give her a fight chance.
So listen, I think shower sex is overrated.
Yeah,
and I think car sex is trash.
Car sex?
I got older, yeah.
The older I got, I think.
Yeah. Look, during the 20s, that shit was great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My back and hip be hurting now. If I had car sex, what the fuck? All these angles ain't supposed to be possible right now. This nigga got a leg under the seat.
Nigga get out the car like
right. Hugging the headrest with his arm. You got the other arm on the back seat. Like you just
the back seat. Like it's just so many variables that
you looking like Spider-Man sprawled out back there, just trying to do all kind of shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I can't really like shower sex is overrated. Car sex is. I mean, it just depends on what size car you got.
I've been saying, my car, no can do.
No.
Listen, if you ain't got the shower mat in the damn shower, you liable to do the splits of that motherfucker.
You can fuck some shit up.
He start getting like that and shit because the bottom's slick and you just
nigga, you look like a goddamn you look like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, sit there and embarrass yourself.
Put your ass in the shower.
You know what I'm doing? I'm grabbing her in there and we both going down.
We both going down.
Locked up in the shower curtain. But
no, look, no need for one of us to be embarrassed.
No, hell no.
Yes, we both in here.
They're tearing damn MCL in the shower trying to fuck.
I like it's too much. Like, it's a lot of variables that come into wet. She got a weave. She wearing a wig. Like that's not my issue. I'm natural, so I don't whatever. And I got a lot of hair, so I'm straight. I'm with whatever. It's cool. I'm just gonna go home and brush it up. Like don't worry about it.
Listen, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed this conversation. Get ready to close this out.
Hey, can we do one more shot for the year anniversary?
Let's get it.
Yeah, I'll take a sip.
Just because. So while we prepping our shot glasses, Reggie, of course, I am proud of you as a friend, as a brother. Of course, been here with you since day one.
Mm-hmm.
So you and Dre keep doing what y'all do, man. Keep giving y'all fans and everybody in the world y'all shit unapologetically per usual.
Mm-hmm.
Never stop grinding. Keep this shit going, man.
I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 6 years.
There you go.
Hey,
at least.
There you go.
At least minimum.
All you gotta do, the key is staying consistent. That's probably the
part. That's what I'm doing. I be wanting to take a week off. My man can't record. I'll be like, but like, I gotta get
the show out.
Dre, I'm gonna hold it down for you, Dre. We gonna until you're ready.
Can I go and plug us?
Go ahead. Let me let Miss Jolie go first.
No. I was just talking about what we got upcoming.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, we gonna let Lady go first.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna Queen Latifah for me again. All right, cool. So, thank you, Unapologetic Podcast. Shout out to your co-host, what's his name?
Dre.
Your Reg and Dre. Shout out to the Unapologetic Podcast. on your how many years? 1 year? 1 year in the book, 5 more to go, 10 more to go, 20 more to go. Like, y'all got it. Stay consistent. Don't let, guests get in your way, content, none of that shit. Keep powering through, keep pushing through. It's always something happening in the world. So y'all always got something to talk about. Because I can already tell that y'all multifaceted guys. So y'all can talk about anything that's going on in the world, because that's what the podcast world is about. Check out Banshee's Block on all DSPs. I'm everywhere. I'm working on the next episode. I'm gonna talk about nudes. Guys take horrible nudes. Horrible. Trash. Just dick on the stomach, on the thigh, just boring. But when
it's terrible.
When a woman does it, like I just saw one dude a picture and be like, okay, do this, do that. Oh, now niggas want to turn into porn directors, but when I ask for shit, it's out here, just on your stomach. Like, the fuck I'm supposed to get hype off that shit? Just dead dick laying on your thigh. Like, you get turned on by that, just like get the fuck out of here. Like, so yeah, I want to talk about nudes and the proper way to take them, proper way to take care of them, all those things. So yeah.
That should be a good one.
Oh yeah, I gotta assemble the correct squad for it, the people that are nude advocates and people nudes and shit like that.
But listen, I appreciate you for having you on. I appreciate you for coming on. I wanted to have you on because I love the energy. Anytime that we have actually recorded on Smurf's show, I love the energy. So I was definitely like, I got to go on. And I'm glad for you joining
together. Look at that.
I know, right? By our powers combined,
we are Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Water, wind,
fire,
heart. All that shit.
Hey, them youngins don't know about Captain Planet.
They don't know about Captain Planet.
But anyways, Reggie, again, thank you so much as always. I'm always here for you if you need me. Again, Smurf, one half of Coffee and Apple Juice, the podcast, and
unapologetic regular.
Right, unapologetic regular, and Reggie and I are planning to start us a sports podcast, Aries Talking Sports. Why Aries? Because we're both Aries, and our birthday is the same day. How about that?
Coincidentally.
Fucking fire signs.
That's right. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop this hot fire on y'all asses. Nah, but we don't talk about sports on our regular podcast as much as we like. So why not create a sports podcast where we can talk sport, all sports all the time? Again, unapologetically, like we normally do, and have fun while we're doing it. Of course, bring it on guests like we normally do, and let it be that. So be on the lookout for that. Reggie, I love you, my man.
Love you too, my guy.
So,
well,
before you close it out, let's take this shot for Unapologetic, the podcast. Congratulations to y'all.
Happy birthday to my baby, Unapologetic. But for my listeners and viewers, y'all should at least took 2 shots.
At the very least.
Thank you for everybody that watches, listens, supports everything. It means a lot just to have people in your corner to be there for you. Whether you don't even subscribe, but you send a text message or you listen, and everybody that listens or watch and then want to call and discuss things and give ideas. I love it. Dre, unfortunately, you're not here, but next time we do record, we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be like our 1 year anniversary all over again. He's out protecting the world. There's a lot of stuff going on in Afghanistan right now, and he has to deal with that. He has a lot on his plate. So I'm going to hold it down for you, Dre, regardless. Until you're ready to come back and pod, we're still going to be here. We're still going to be rocking. But as always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Episode 53 in the books. Thank you, Jolie. Thank you, Smurf. Everybody else. Shout out to all the podcasters. We will see y'all next week. Peace.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.